Hello, this is Hannah with Hannah Crafted Gifts, and I'm coming to you tonight, maybe, well, tongue tied apparently. I was going to say maybe more real than ever, because when I do these live videos in the evening, I'm usually wearing pajamas from the waist down, but tonight I am wearing them from the waist up as well. So I don't know about you all where you live. We are approaching the longest day of the year here where I live. Or sorry, the shortest day of the year here, the longest nighttime or darkness. And so I find when I get home from work and I shower, I put on my pajamas, and I'm pretty much done for the day, except for being here with you tonight for Newsday Tuesday. So I'm going to be sharing the latest Stampin' Up products and promotions with you. And I'm going to try to do this quickly because I have some other things to get to tonight, like the live finale of one of my favorite shows. So this is one of my favorite things too, though. So I really am excited. There's some really good news that has just come out that I want to share with you. I see someone's watching. Let me know who you are. And if you're watching this on replay, let me know. That's one of the great things about these videos is we can interact, if not during the live stream here on YouTube, then certainly after the fact on whatever you find this on YouTube, Facebook, other socials, etc. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and get right into it. Here we go. So hopefully now you see the many me's, and hopefully now you see the Stampin' Up website. So first of all, I don't remember when this started. I want to say a week or two ago now. I guess a couple weeks ago. Yeah, because it's December 5th. So a couple weeks ago, the Last Chance product promotion began. If you want to be the first to know about promotions, just email me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com, and I can add you to my email list. I send out an email only when Stampin' Up is offering a promotion. So I would say about once a month is how often those emails go out. And you're always welcome to unsubscribe, of course, but then you'll find out about these things the day they begin, or maybe even advance if I find out in advance and can share that with you. But this is still going on. It's, I believe, up to 60% off of some of the retiring product from the current mini catalog, which is the September to December 2023 mini catalog, or as we often call it, the holiday catalog. And so these are available while supplies last. I did notice myself shopping through this the other day that some things have already gone, so they're going quickly, but there's still a lot here, as you can see. And pardon me, some of them are certainly holiday specific, whether that's the fall or winter holidays. But then there are some like this, for instance. I guess it does say winter wishes. But yeah, so I guess the sentiments are somewhat winter, but I don't think the images are. And that's not the best example. Like, okay, this set, that's any season, certainly. So there's, looks like 5 pages. Let me see if that's even the last page. Yeah, 5 pages of these products. And some of them will say currently unavailable. That means they could come back in stock in time, but they're only available, like I said, while supplies last or until the new mini catalog comes, which starts, I believe, January 4th. So these would be available, I think, till January 3rd at the latest. Some will say just retiring soon, as well as on sale. Here's one that just says retiring soon, for example. So definitely check that out. You can go to stampinup.com, go to the menu, shop products. Actually, sorry, you can go directly just to specials from the menu, and then last chance products. Another thing that just started today is the clearance rack refresh. So again, if you go to menu, specials, and clearance, the clearance rack is always there. It's also up to 60% off of previously retired items that has now come back on clearance. So everything on the clearance rack, of course, is going to be on sale, but up to 60%. And what was I going to say about this? Not all the products that retire come back to clearance rack. So get them during last chance product promotion if you know you want them. But sometimes you get lucky and something you wanted and missed comes back on clearance. And this just got refreshed today. I'll tell you, when the clearance rack refreshes, some things go quick. People are on it. I was on it first thing this morning when I saw the announcement myself. But there are some great things on here, and you can look at them by newest. You can also look at them priced low to high. I like to come in here, not just when there's a refresh to see what is new or new again. But I also like when I'm making an order and maybe I need a few more dollars to reach, the best deal on shipping or a rewards threshold or something like that. I'll come in here and I can look and see, where I can add a few dollars to get me to where I need to be. or maybe what I want to use my rewards on. So there's all sorts of things, paper, embellishments, even inks. I don't know if I've ever seen ink on here before, but we recently had a color refresh. So some of the old, or I should say retired in colors and even core collection colors that retired are available there. Coloring tools, all sorts of things. So again, there's 3 pages now of this, lots of DSP, punches, dies, stamp sets, even some branded merchandise. So some kits. This surprised me today. Some kits have been added. Those are going to be a deal. The kits are always the best deal in clearance rack because, for instance, this, you're getting, how many is that? 12 gift tags with a stamp set and an ink spot and a block that you can reuse for $8.80. Or this kit, which is, I think, I don't remember how many cards. I want to say looks like maybe 8 cards here with the tin, again, with those reusable supplies like the ink spot, the stamp set, the block, and that's only $9.20. So definitely some good deals to be had on the clearance rack. So check that out. All right, so moving on to Paper Pumpkin. I have been so busy that I realized I didn't set up a Paper Pumpkin party for the month of December's kit, even though I really like it. But it's not too late for us to get it. I know I'm planning to get it. It's called All the Best. It's available until December 10th, so that's this Sunday. You would need to be subscribed or activate a prepaid subscription by this Sunday the 10th because they will ship on December 11th, and then we'll get them usually about a week later. With mailing this time of year, it could be a little later than that, but let me give you the details about this kit. So let's scroll down and then I'll show you some pictures. We don't get full details and full pictures, of course, but some sneaks. So it's going to be 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs with coordinating envelopes, of course. A special thing about this kit is it comes with an acetate box. That's that clear box to fit the cards and envelopes inside. So that way you could give this as a gift. It could be a really kind, I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm thinking like, thoughtful, handmade gift for the holidays. It comes with a pebbled path Stampin' Spot. That's one of the newest in colors, which I love. It's like a deep gray. Of course, the stamp set to reuse with that ink spot. Embellishments, there's specialty gold foil die cuts. It comes with adhesive, so everything you need ready to go. And you won't even need scissors for this one, it seems, because it doesn't have any thread. That's the only thing you ever have to add to a Paper Pumpkin is scissors to cut the thread if it comes with that. And then it's full-size cards, 4¼ by 5½. The coordinating colors are Balmy Blue, Crushed Curry, the gold foil I mentioned, Old Olive, and Pebbled Path. And let's go back to some of these images. So honestly, this is probably the best image, and you're going to see it. You can see some of the embellishments here. You can see it's like a dandelion theme. Here's some of that gold foil on the belly band for around the cards. Daffodils, or sorry, not daffodils, dandelions. I get those confused. Dandelions not included, of course. But I think it's going to be a really good kit. Now, we got some news recently as demonstrators about some exciting changes coming to Paper Pumpkin in the new year in 2024. So I want to share that with you. So first of all, it all starts on December 11th. So like I said, on the 11th of the month is when kits ship, and that's when we get our sneak peeks for the next month's kit. Well, this time, and from now on, for the foreseeable future, we're not just going to get a sneak peek of the next month's kit. We're going to get a sneak peek of the whole next quarter's kit. So if you break the year into quarters, of course, that's 3 months. So on December 11th, which is Monday, we're going to be able to see sneak peeks for January, February, and March 2024. Now, part of the reason for that, maybe the reason for that, is because in 2024, there are going to be 4 total add-ons for Paper Pumpkin kits, and they are all going to be die sets. And each of these die sets will coordinate with a quarters kits. So the first die set, which we're going to get to see, we'll see the full add-on dies on December 11th, will coordinate with January, February, and March 2024. Now, I've heard that it could be 3 or 4 dies. It's only $12, which is a deal. Now, of course, you have to have a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I've also heard that it should work in either the full-size machine or the mini machine because these will be smaller dies. But there will be at least one of the 3 or 4 each quarter that coordinates with a kit from each month of the quarter. So there'll be at least 1 die for January, at least 1 die for February, at least 1 die for March, potentially more. So that means also there could be some carryover in the theming from kit to kit. They'll still be what we're used to, where they're relevant to the season, relevant to the occasions or the holidays that are coming up. But we may see a little bit more connection or coordination between them with these die add-ons. Now, this does mean that we won't have other add-ons like, um, you know, card and envelope add-ons for treat packaging kits, or treat packaging for card kits, or like we had the journal this year. The only add-ons next year will be these dies, but these were so popular when they tested them this year that they made that choice. And so hopefully you're excited about it too. Sorry if you're seeing alerts on my screen. My screen just went dark. I hope you're still seeing what I'm seeing. So some other changes that are maybe less relevant to you, but there'll be now newsletters that will come out, like to me, like I said, showing me the next 3 months of kits. So again, December, I'll see January, February, Marches. Then in March, I'll get to see April, May, June, and so on. And so I'll get to share that with you. So you'll have those sneak peeks a little further in advance for the second and third months of each quarter. And the refills and pass kits will still be available just like they are now to Paper Pumpkin subscribers only, excuse me. That's true with the add-ons too. That's always been true with the add-ons. So if you like dies, if you like Paper Pumpkin, if you like coordination, these would all be reasons to start a subscription or get a prepaid subscription, so you don't have to be subscribed month to month, and you can redeem that 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. And whatever type of Paper Pumpkin consumer you are, you can always suspend. It's what they call pausing your subscription, or even fully cancel. So there's no commitment beyond what you want. And there's a 100% satisfaction guarantee on these kits. So if you do get one that you didn't like as much as you thought you'd like from the sneak peek, or you forgot to suspend or cancel, no worries. Stampin' Up takes care of you. And I've known people who've redeemed that, and it's been no questions asked, above and beyond service. So that's the exciting news about Paper Pumpkin. So on December 11th, check in on my social media. I will be trying to post those sneak peeks for the next 3 months of 2024. All right. Oh, and the add-on, by the way, is only available while supplies last, but they know that they're going to be popular and that they're going to be able to be used for 3 months worth of kits. So they're ordering accordingly. So they could sell out before the end of the quarter, but they shouldn't sell out right away at the beginning of the quarter. Okay. So we also found out today that a new kit was added to the Kids collection. Now, some differences between Paper Pumpkin and Kids collection. We get to see the whole kit in the Kids collection. So you know exactly what you're getting, whereas Paper Pumpkin is great for someone who maybe wants to have more of a surprise, which is just another fun way of consuming, right? So this kit we fully see is the Painted Wishes kit. It's a non-stamping kit, so it's only $14. And it's going to come with pre-printed sentiments in multiple languages, so English, French, German, and Dutch. It's 9 cards through each of 3 designs with their coordinating envelopes. Has the printed card bases, printed die cuts, adhesive, sequins, and gold cord. Full size 4.25 by 5.5 cards, and the coordinating colors are garden green, lemon lime twist, moody mauve, petal pink, pretty peacock, and wild wheat. Let me try to show you these pictures a little bigger. So I think this is a really fresh and artistic and maybe more elegant kit. Let's see if we can go back. Whoop. I don't want to go all the way back. Oh, it sent me all the way back. Okay. Well, here, let me go to the online store, because that was the Demonstrator view. But if I go to the online store over here again under menu, you can go shop products and kits collection, but that's where I've already gone. And you can scroll down, and this is the very first kit here, the new kit. So we can zoom in now on the picture here. So here you can see the cards completed. So sentiments are longer sentiments. They're really beautiful. I feel so blessed to have a wonderful, kind, and amazing friend like you. Thank you for your kindness, very versatile, and wishing the happiest birthday to you. So really good for, the common card giving occasions. And here again, you can see all the supplies like we were looking at earlier. Let me click it and zoom in. So you can see it comes with the different adhesives you need, the embellishments, everything ready to go. So quick and easy and beautiful. So some changes to the Kids collection. Again, these are positive changes based on customer and demonstrator feedback, and I'm really excited about it. I hope you are too, but let me know in comments what you think, what you're most excited about, or what questions you have. So the Kids collection is going to grow and evolve more in 2024. Starting in January, there's going to be not 1, but 2 kits released each month with, again, different types and styles, just like we've seen, especially in this last year or so. There's also going to be the discontinuing of older kits. So we saw on the clearance rack, there's some older kits now on the clearance rack. So kits are always while supplies last. So when you see one you like, definitely get it, because it can get sold out or get discontinued anytime. And then this is just a small thing, at least it is to me, but just in case it's more significant to you, when you get a stamp set in a kits collection kit, and I believe Paper Pumpkin as well, yes, starting in 2024 at the very beginning, in January for Paper Pumpkin, and then in June for Kits Collection, those photopolymer or clear stamp sets will no longer have the artwork printed on the acetate sheet that the stamps are stuck to, that maybe some of us are used to, like when we put the stamps back in for storage after we've used them, lining up those images. That won't be there anymore, just like it's not there in the, I guess, like full stamp sets that you buy from any of our catalogs anymore. There will be, I think they say, a printed paper piece that displays the artwork and the stamp name. And so you can use that if you want to do different storage, like some people like to do, to organize things with their stamp sets from kits. But it won't be on the clear sheet anymore. It'll, of course, be on the stamp. So no change to your stamp or your crafting experience, just maybe like the packaging and the organization that you do to align with the other products. So if that worries you, don't worry. We can talk about it. I have a feeling maybe I'm just not explaining it clearly, but once you understand it, it shouldn't be a scary change. All right, and my husband's about to walk in, so apologies for the noise because he doesn't know that I'm live. But the last thing I wanted to share with you is just the shipping and production update from Stampin' Up., especially related to the holidays. So as of this morning, their distribution center was running 2 to 6 business days, I think behind is what's implied there. And that's because today was the pre-order and pre-earn launch for the 2 new catalogs coming in the new year, which I'll share with you at my next broadcast. So I'll talk about that at the end. And just national holiday observances and some closures as a result of that. And speaking of national holidays, with some of the upcoming holidays, the deadline to receive orders by December 25th in the US is December 11th. So that's this coming Monday is when you need to have orders submitted to have your best chance of getting it before December 25th. No guarantee, of course. Things can still happen with the mail, especially this time of year. But that's when you need to get your orders in just in case. So I mentioned, or for your best chance, I mean. Okay, I'm realizing that my screen share may have stopped when my computer went to sleep there for a minute. So fortunately, most of what I just shared with you was text. The only thing you would have missed is the Painted Wishes kit. And again, you can go to stampinup.com, search Painted Wishes kit, or just go to menu, shop products, and kits collection. And it's the very first one since it's the newest one there. I'm so sorry if that happened. But I wanted to just say that my next Newsday Tuesday will actually not be a Tuesday. It will be a Thursday because that is when those new catalogs launch, like I mentioned. So January 4th, at 8 p.m., I'm planning to do my catalog launch party, and I can show you just the covers. So hopefully you're at least seeing my face on the screen, if not the screen of my computer anymore. So this is the Celebration brochure. These are free items, and I would say there's more in here than I remember there being in the past. Lots of really good things this time around. There's always good things, but there's like even more of them this time. So those you earn with your purchases starting at $50, and some of them are extra special that you earn when you spend $100. So for every $50 or $100 you spend, depending on which level of product you want, you get that for free. And it's your choice of free exclusive product that you can only get by spending during January and February. And some of the things you could spend on are from this catalog. So this is the next mini catalog from January to April of 2024. And again, I'm only allowed to show you the cover right now, but I will show you lots of the good things inside when we get together on Thursday, January 4th. So follow me for more about that. If you'd like to be added to my event Evite list, again, email me, hannahcraftedgifts@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to add you to that. You can follow me on all the socials. I'm on, obviously, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter or X, Instagram, Pinterest, and once upon a time Reddit, but I don't do much with that anymore. But I'd love to hear from you. I see a couple people are watching. Thank you for your support live, and thank you for all of you who watch this on replay. I'm going to get going to my show finale. So for now, I will say good night and happy crafting.